Do you used to fight your partner every single time? Do you have like a serious argument with him every time? Do you want to be in charge of things in the relationship? Do you control your partner? I'm sure you're wondering why I'm asking those questions today. I'll be talking about toxic relationship. Do you think there's love in being toxic? Do you think when you say you love somebody and you're toxic, does that prove that you're in love with this person? I'm actually sure you're wondering why I'm asking those questions. Today, we're talking about toxic relationship. And if you're just joining us for the first time, please can you welcome with me, my good-looking guest, Yoruba demon, black handsome. Please, Wally, how you doing?
Fine, thank you very much.
You're
But
welcome.
I need to correct that notion. I'm
Okay.
actually not a Yoruba demon.
So
I'm a
then-
very sweet guy.
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So our topic today will be on toxic relationship.
Okay.
Let me ask the first question. Are you in a relationship?
It's complicated, I would say.
So is she toxic or you're toxic?
Well, I
The way
can't
you're
say.
doing, like you're the one being toxic.
Why would you say that?
Because you know you're a bad demon and people like to be in charge. Like you're a bad demon.
Being in charge is not necessarily toxic,
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So do you, if you're in a relationship or you're in a relationship right now, yeah, do you think you always want to be in charge or prove to the girl that you're a man?
No, not necessarily. You don't always have to be in control when you're in a relationship, you understand? Communication is very paramount, you understand?
Okay.
In a relationship. So when you and your partner understand each other, I think you may not necessarily need to be in control. Do you get? For example, if I tell you that, okay, I feel like you should do this, I feel like you should do that because of so, and so. If you understand me clearly, and if I communicate clearly as well, I think that, there'll be balance and you don't have to be toxic about it.
So have you ever been in any relationship that was toxic to you?
Yeah, I would say that I've actually been in a toxic
So how
relationship.
toxic was it? Mental,
Well,
physical?
Okay, it was
Emotional?
emotionally challenging, to be honest.
I think that's the one we are used to, that emotional challenge. Oh, I'm not toxic, but you don't know what you say with your words
exactly.
to your partner.
Words actually mean a lot to people. Words can make or break you.
So
You understand?
do you think there's love in being toxic?
Absolutely not.
I'll disagree with you on that.
Absolutely not.
I feel like when you're in love with somebody, right?
Yeah.
I don't think you know how to show the person love. Some people don't know how to show love yet. They show it in a different way. And I'm sure in their head, they're thinking, oh, they're showing the best love to this person. But he or she might actually be very, very, very toxic towards this
Okay,
person.
so that's where communication comes in, like I said earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, if I feel like you're being toxic, if you are being emotionally abusive, and I talk to you about it, and you understand me, I feel like we can move past that. You understand? Once there's no communication, or once there is communication and there's no understanding, then it becomes difficult. It becomes toxic. So once you're able to, communicate with your partner.
Do you
and-
think a toxic person can actually change? Physical.
Okay, yes, I feel like a toxic
I'm not talking
person-
about the emotional being abusing the words, and I'm talking about like physical.
physical
Like
abuse.
he or she gets.
everything.
So,
everything.
do you think
everything
he or
in
she
this-
can change?
Everything in this life can be changed. I'll show you.
So
I
what
think through therapy and
that therapy thing is so big.
it doesn't work for you. Doesn't mean it can't work for someone else.
It works for me. Don't say that, but I don't think it works for everybody. I feel like
Well,
if you start
if it doesn't
abuse-
if it doesn't work for you, then you can leave. But at least you have tried to work it out to an extent.
so you can't stick with somebody and the person's been toxic to you
Nah.
because you love the person.
Trust me, love is never enough. I'll show you.
So when we want to push it to celebrity lifestyle, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
how many people can you list for me that are actually in a toxic relationship today?
Okay, first one that comes to head is Blueface and Christian.
Emotional damage.
That's a very terrible relationship right there.
So
to be
why would you
honest.
say that? Because she just tattooed a man's face on her cheek. So please, to me, I see
That doesn't
love.
prove anything. That doesn't prove love. It doesn't prove love, to be honest.
I think they're always going back and front and confusing the media and all.
Yes.
But are
So
you not sure it's Clarth? I think they're like together
clouds,
behind the scene, but they come to the camera and just want to show something
clouds.
else.
There are clips of them actually abusing each other physically.
That
I don't think that's clouds.
would that be staged for the sake?
Staged.
I'm just saying, because she tattooed, I think, a man's face on the neck, and she went to cover it. And I'm no longer going back to him. All this kind of stuff. I know
Only to pop up with this
the face,
on
and
her
I'm wondering
cheek.
because he's already in prison or something. I'm wondering why she has it and she's doing justice for him. He should be released. It's her love.
Well, like you said, it may be love to her, but it's not working. It's toxic. And if eventually that leads to something else, I mean, the signs were always there. The signs would always be there.
Please bring it down to my country. My Nigerian people, I rep them. Keep celebrity star actually in toxic relationship today.
Let me see. I think Lil Frosh, there's been a whole lot of back and forth with
So do you
him and
think?
his
Yes, I
girlfriend.
think it happened like years back,
Mm-hmm.
and then he didn't speak up at that point. So that's the question I want to ask you. Do you think men don't speak up about the abuse they face in a relationship or marriage? It's more of the women coming to rant.
Okay.
Is there something you want to say about that?
Okay, so I feel like, when a woman comes out to rant about abuse or being toxic in general, I think they are giving more listening ears than a guy. For example, I had a friend of mine back in uni. He had this very abusive girl, physically, emotionally, and verbally abusive. Like, we used to encounter places where they are together and she just starts flaring up, in the midst of guys. And we're like, bro, you don't need this for yourself. But he's always saying, it's love, it's love.
Yes.
That's how she knows to express herself. That's how she is, blah, 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 this and that. Eventually, we found out that throughout all this drama and chaos, the girl was actually cheating.
Whoa, that's a lot. My gender, why?
Yeah, that's your gender.
So
your
now you're
gender.
talking about the celebrity guy, right? So do you think she's lying or she's trying to frame him up as past celebrity and all the fresh? Because he was there, he's Davido's boy, there's money, there's everything, there's music, there's brands actually trying to sign him in. Do you think she wanted to take advantage of him? Or because now he came back alive and he came back. He didn't speak up at then.
He didn't speak up then.
So
He's
why
just speaking
did
up
he, I don't know, why did he not keep quiet for so long? Then now he's talking about it.
now? I mean, it could be clouds, like you said earlier. It could be clouds. He's probably just using that to...
So is the
to
first
buy
an
some
abusive
fame for
person? Do you
himself.
call that being toxic? Because he was trying to defend himself that she mentioned his mother. If someone she
Still
mentioned
being
mother today,
toxic.
will you hit the person? Oh, Wale, your mom.
I don't think I'll hit the person. I think I'll just excuse myself. I don't need to...
You cannot train Nigerian people. Bro, mention their brother, their mommy today. That really, you cannot try that.
But I don't think that
Me-
that won't take anything from me. I just mentioning my mom.
It will take a lot because I feel like if you want to face me directly. But you see my siblings, you see my parents. I don't think you
Trust
should.
me, family
Because
is
I'm a
second
very,
to me.
I'm a very gentle person. But when it comes to my family, I feel I don't know when you go. But that's not me being toxic. That's me trying to defend my family, right?
Okay.
So in terms of the pressure, do you think he was trying to defend his mom? Because mom is like everybody's like my mom.
Yes,
And you don't know what she
family
has
is
done
sacred,
for.
especially
She
your mom.
understand. So did you think she went so far about the mother thing? Because I don't believe him and I don't believe her because I'm not in the relationship. But things that actually brought to the media as I'm talking about it. So they think it was self-defense when it comes to the mom.
I don't think the lady was toxic.
She,
I think-
she is.
Why do you say so?
She involved his mom. And why would you involve his mom? Because it will obviously trigger that. I'll tell people, I think we humans, we're actually toxic. But then it's actually for us to control it. And why would you involve the mom? So yes, she's also toxic and he's also toxic. So now, do you think if you see a lady that has money, cars, everything, and she's actually very toxic here, would you stick with her?
Stick with her. It's hard to know if someone is toxic outside of a relationship. But like if we get into a relationship, right, and I notice some toxic traits, if talking through it or going to a therapist doesn't work, You have to try for someone you love. At least you try.
So how will you know if someone is actually very toxic?
That's what I'm saying. Now, when
Tell
you're
me
in
the
the
signs.
relationship,
Yes, when you're in the relationship, what are the signs you see?
okay, when the person gaslights you, when
It's not.
they-
Sorry, you said to cut short. It's not for girls to actually gaslight guys. Like, you didn't call me. This is this. Like, I don't think you actually say gaslighting is being toxic.
I think it is actually being toxic. There's a little trait of being toxic there.
Okay, I'm
So
listening.
jealousy as well. Lack of trust. Lack of trust is one very big issue. When I don't trust you, I start asking you questions. I want to be all up in your business and all of that. Stuff like that actually ruins relationships. Jealousy as well.
Are you a jealous person?
Yes, to an extent.
So what do you do if you see your baby with another man?
Talk it through.
Okay.
Yeah. See with another man.
Are
It
you
depends.
sure- are you sure
No.
you're
It
not
depends
acting
on.
on the screen?
No. It depends
you're
on.
not acting on-
It
when you
depends
see
on
your
the
baby, like,
situation.
who you with? Who is
That's
that
what I'm saying.
person?
It depends on the situation.
Okay.
Yeah? I've been in situations like I just see my girlfriend with another guy. You understand? But let's talk over it. Let's discuss it.
But like,
What's
you see
the
babe
situation
on the bed with another guy? Please tell me your reaction.
Oh, that's the end of it. That's the end of the
I
relationship.
know that's the ending, but will you show some? Oh, wait, you the girl smash the girl's head and stuff like that?
I might not be physically abusive.
Yeah.
But I might react. I'm a human being. I will definitely react to that. So I feel
Okay.
like, yeah, well,
So now, bringing in Bill Red into the discussion today, do you think Bill Red is a toxic person? Because now he's having issue with his wife back to back. So what would you say about that?
I think they've even split now, Seth.
So do you think she was toxic or he's toxic?
Okay, the entire claim was that he was toxic, he was abusive, and he was cheating as well. So that was why the lady came up. That's his wife.
Yeah.
She came up to social media to rant about how he's been cheating and how he's been abusive and all of that. So definitely Beard was toxic in the relationship because he didn't even, I don't think he defended himself after that happened.
But you said that if a lady should come online to talk about being toxic, we will give the lady a listening ear.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What if a Bira is also having that feeling like if I come online, they'll call me a coward, they'll call me a weak, they'll call me, why are you dragging with the lady? So
I think you should come out first.
So
let people decide whether you're the toxic one or not. Yes, of course, no. Definitely.
I feel like I say guys should learn how to speak more, so we give them listening ear. We do give guys listening ear. What makes you think we don't give guys listening ear? Because you said that.
The default belief of everyone in general is that it's always the guy. You understand? Mm-hmm. So that already nullifies whatever is trying to say, whatever is going to say eventually. That already nullifies it. People believe generally that it's usually the guy that is toxic, or the lady doesn't have the power or the strength to be toxic. But that's not true. Being toxic is not gender based. It's not gender specific.
Please say that to my Nigerian people. Please, the men are going through a lot. Please.
Yes.
The men are actually going through a lot because I've seen so many clips of. I won't say the celebrities there, but I've seen clips of a small girl was actually trying to abuse this man, and it was so bad because she actually took up a knife and then was trying to stab him, which is bad, too
Terrible.
bad. So please don't be in a toxic relationship. What would you tell people? What would you tell people that, I'm in love with this person, I want to stick with this person, I want to grow with this person, I want to change this person? I'm sorry, what would you tell them?
Once there are signs of being toxic and it's not, and you cannot change it and you can't bear it, I think you should leave, to be honest.
But, sorry, can't you fight for love? Because love is everything.
Fight for love and die.
Love is, you cannot die. Love is everything.
What will be the end result if the life is lost while fighting for love?
True. So we have to come to the end of today's discussion. Please don't be in a toxic relationship. Think about your heart. Think about yourself first before you think about the person you love. Because the person also love you the same way. And don't be in a toxic relationship. Like, it doesn't work out. And try to talk things out, like my guest said. Try to talk things out to this person.
Talking works. And if it doesn't work,
she does not make an adjustment, just walk away. Because your peace of mind matters. Peace of mind is everything.
Yes, please.
See you next time on Clarth Talks.